Good evening everyone and welcome to another Dangerous Monday. Oh yes, it's been a busy week. Monday is the start of another busy week and lots has happened in the Elite Dangerous world since the last time we were on. Yeah, you've probably noticed a bit of a change in the layout of the screen there. Yes, that's kind of one of the things that's been going on this week with me. I've had a bit of a clear around, bit of a clear out, bit of a tidy up. A bit of a spring clean at the wrong end of summer, if you like. But yeah, so we're learning how to use this software properly, or at least a little bit more properly than normal. So I have, yeah, yay! Look at that. Learned how to use studio mode and everything. I can do transitions and I can do fancy bits, and I've got a little nice clear bit of kit. The screen kit anyway, so I'm not cluttering up the screen with all those adverts anymore and all that other crap that's around, because I thought it was time to sort of focus on the stuff that actually is in the background rather than having all this stuff around the edges. So I've gone minimalist. So anyway, those of you who are watching, welcome. Those of you who are watching on YouTube as it's been recorded afterwards, you're also welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different from the last few weeks. We've had lots and lots of exploration over the last few weeks, and today, with the advent of release 2.4 of Elite Dangerous, we're going to do a bit of a bug hunt. So we're going to wander about looking for alien life and see what we can find. Now, I had intended on using Rock Hat Power Grid. I had actually sort of got lots of stuff ready, including my Pine 64 touchscreen Dubry tablet thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to want to work. I can't seem to get Rock Hat working properly. I've got it working on the computer and on the tablet, as you can see there it is. But it doesn't seem to want to play ball, so I'm not going to bother with it tonight. I'll leave and bug fix that another night. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use the little brackets that I printed off for this thing to hold the keyboard up instead, so that I don't have to keep on fiddling around to try and find the keyboard all night. That's what I usually have to do. So I'm going to pop that there, which actually gives a much more accessible keyboard for me, and I can actually see what I'm doing with it, which is pretty cool. And oh, hello Garzini. Hello chap, how are you doing, son? Let me check that. Yeah, Garzini's name is coming up on there. So last night we had a bit of a preview stream as such, just really a prep. I was getting things all ready and testing stuff out, making sure everything worked to get ready for tonight, and Garzini popped in and gave me a little bit of advice, as he often does. So what we're going to do is go bug hunting in the new hotness ship that I've put together specifically for this mission. So you'll see I'm not in the Python, so I'm not taking an extremely expensive spacecraft away to meet some aliens who might kick the shit out of me. I'm going to take a very small, rather cheap ship with me to get the shit kicked out of me. And what I've also done is plotted some courses, so I'm just going to see if everything works on the systems and then we'll head off. Power to engines. Power to engines. Power to engines. Power to engines. Oh my god. For some reason listening was suspended, that's a bit weird. Okay, let's try that again. Power to engines. Yeah, it does help when it's switched on. Sitting the Pleiades. Wow. There you go. So, blah, blah, blah. Open galaxy map. Open galaxy map. Open galaxy map. Oh, we got there in the end. So my course is plotted. Oh, I'm going to the same place as Garzini, off to the Pleiades. So that's my course. I'm going to I'm going to HR1185 in search of the aliens. And apparently there's something out here that might help me in that trip. So we are kind of all ready for this, so that's fine. Close galaxy map. Close galaxy map. Okay, we're going to have some problems with the voice attack tonight then, are we, again? Okay, we'll risk it. We'll head off. "25 jumps to the Pleiades. Raise landing gear. At least that works. Wow, not used to a ship that actually moves. So, I've got a fuel scoop. I've got some guns just in case. Bits and bobs. Boost. Let's get out the fire zone. Boost. There we go. Deploy weapons. Retract weapons. Do you want to see me ship then? There she is. Multi-role craft Roger Young. Her mission this evening is to seek out and investigate new life and new civilizations, and then potentially run away from them. Because me, right, I'm an explorer. Selezen Lake explorer. That's what I'm out here to do. I'm out here to find stuff. That's my job. Always has been my job, but it's also my passion. So let's engage that passion. Jump. 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 Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Jump. 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 Oh, for fuck's sake. Do it the old-fashioned way then. It looks like it's potentially going to be a quiet evening this evening. Jump. Not a lot of talking going on. I get a funny feeling it's just Garzini that's sitting in there this evening. So, I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to engage in much in the way of conversation this evening unless I'm prompted. So if other people pop on and say hello, then I'm probably going to talk to them, but otherwise... not in a particularly talkative mood. I want to play, I want to stream, I want to intermingle if anyone's out there, but... a bit of a crap mood today. Bit of a low one. Jump. Get my new togs, by the way. I finally have decent boots. Not the stupid split toe things. Just realised. The game sound was off. Jump. Oh no. God. That's a bit choice. Whose engine? My engine or your engine? Jump. Next fire grip. Next fire grip. Okay, I think voice attack has actually completely crashed. Jump. Roll call. Last main sequence starring your designated route. That's a bit worrying. Open galaxy map. Open galaxy map. Open galaxy map. Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Close galaxy map. Close galaxy map. Close galaxy map.
Closing map.
Jesus, this thing's getting worse. Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Close galaxy map.
Closing map.
Jump.
Frame shift drive engaging.
See, I have no fear. Jump.
Engaging jump.
So the exciting thing about this week, this last week in review, has been that Elite Dangerous 2.4 update dropped on Tuesday last week. So the day after my stream, Elite drops another version. So this is the big one, the one that everyone has been looking forward to for about 2 years now. It's the one that brings the Thargoids back. Now, there's a lot of kind of back and forward stuff over the airwaves and the internet and all that kind of stuff. Jump.
Preparing for jump.
About this drop. And whether it was going to be... The whole thing was that Frontier kind of telegraphed the fact that this was the Thargoids way back last year, in fact if not before that, that all the alien stuff and unknown stuff was actually the Thargoids, and kind of ruined the surprise in a way. They could have done a lot more of that narrative if they hadn't given away the story right at the very start. So everyone knew it was the Thargoids, and they did kind of confirm that with us all as well. So yep, Thargoids came. We've had a video that says they're going to kick our arses, but that's only because the Federation chucked some missiles at them. And the big threat, we're all going to get fucked over, was kind of destroyed within the first couple of days. We developed weapons, and then somebody destroyed a Thargoid, which is what we knew was going to happen, because us players, are absolutely amazing. We're all brilliant. We all know exactly what we're doing. We know how to kick ass. So. Jump.
Charging frameshift drive.
I don't agree with the whole let us all kill all the Thargoids, the Bender approach. I would love to think there's more to it than that, than they're just coming and kicking our asses. And I'm going to play the game as if that is actually the case, up until the point where I get my ass kicked by one without any provocation. Until then, I'm going to float around, I'm going to find them, I'm going to try and make contact with them. Something I'm going to do is I'm going to lose these mats, because I'm sick of the joystick sliding on the table with these mats, so I'm not going to use them anymore. Let's give you a clue what I'm actually talking about. I have two IKEA chopping boards that I've been using as desk protectors for the last 2 years. No, not 2 years. Last year, roughly. And all they do is slide around. Jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Election reported. That's a new one.
Next hostile selected.
Well, that was fortunate. salvaging Thargoid sites. Meta alloys found. Cool. Daddy Huggy! Yay! Is there any feel for how shiny new Sidewinder players will fare when encountering Thargoids, even in solo? Is this why they leave you alone if you leave them alone, lest the newbie dies horribly every time Thargoids are encountered? It could be. That might be the whole initial idea for it, is you leave them alone, or you come across as being non-hostile, then they'll let you off with it. Jump.
Jumping.
Do you know, I've bought a repair limpet controller. I don't think I've actually bought any limpets.
Afterburners engaged.
I never said boost. Jump.
Jumping.
Well, that's my fear, John. That's why I've left the Python behind and came in a rusty old Cobra. Well, that's actually a brand new Cobra. Brand new A-rated Cobra. With shitty little pew-pew guns. Ooh, that's a big one. Jump. Jump. Well, that's the way it seems to be getting played, isn't it, Garzini? It's that's how the video puts it across anyway. It's the Federation that caused the fight. The Thargoids just tried to do their normal stuff and EMP the shit out of them so they could get away. And it didn't work. Feds got all nasty. That's a point. I got a free Imperial Eagle. Have I ever used it? I have not a clue. Jump.
Jumping.
That's Tom Baker, John. Tom Baker. It's
The
to
time is
adopt
now
to.
8:38 p.m.
Jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Which audio? The game audio or me? Or both? Deploy weapons.
Deploying and readying weapons.
Game audio. Alright, hang on. Try that. No doubt Bifford will complain. He always does. Right, I haven't actually set fire grips for the weapons. I think that's my problem. Yeah. There we go. Sorry.
Cargo hold.
Scan the system.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Scan the system.
Stand by. Scanning
There we
now. Compiling data. Cartography update complete.
Jump.
Frame shift drive engaging.
Seems to have a more or less reliable stream this evening. Roll call. Roll call.
Orion has comms. Midnight. Con. Minus has weapons. Verity has interaction mode. And Cleo education mode.
There you go, that's who I've got. Jump. Jump.
Charging frame shift drive.
can scan the system if you wish.
Scan the system.
Stand by, scanning now. Compiling data. Cartography update complete.
They stop me going insane. I have all these voices in my head and all these text messages on my screen. Jump.
Preparing for jump.
When they respond, because they just ignore me half the time. Yes, everything's aerated. The entire ship is aerated all over. 245 anacondas in one sidewind. God. Edarin! My main man! Good to see you, dude. How are you doing? My semi-regular regular. And then there were 3. Jump. Jump.
I can scan the system if you wish.
Scan the system.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Fine, I won't disturb you again.
But you will, that's the thing. You'll tell me that again now they've got the systems. 3 drachma. That's a blast from the past. Wow. I'd say it cost me about 6 million. Because there were definitely 3 items, no, maybe a bit more than that. There were, I think, 4 items altogether in the standard equipment list that cost me 1.5 mil. And that was the frameshift drive, the thrusters, the power plant, and something else. I think it was the bulkheads. And then I got the rest of the kit. So that's 6 mil. Then the rest of the kit altogether was about 300,000 tops. So about 8 mil, 7 to 8 mil roughly. Jump.
Engaging jump.
That's including the price of the Cobra itself. I've got 66 million left. And I had 76. Or was this 74? 74 or 76 I had after I kitted out the Python. That's probably the most painful way to do the boosting mistake, isn't it, really? That's why I always try and get the gear down before I go anywhere near the station's front edge nowadays, just in case. But then my buttons are missing all over the place. Target.
Locking target.
Non-human signal source. What do you think then? Should I go for it? If it's threat 5, am I going to get my ass handed to me? Or do I need to go to that thingy? Shall we go and have a look? Shall we go and have a look? This is what we kind of came for, so we're going to have a look. Just be careful. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go even. Ooh, I'm actually quite nervous. Five's the lowest. Shit. I've seen the base. I've seen the barnacles. Drop. I just saw it there. Oh, listen to that. Whoa! Are they attacking me? Boost.
Afterburners maxing engines.
Get out of here then, yeah? Boost.
Afterburners.
Engage Super Cruise.
Super Cruise drive engaging.
Boost.
Afterburners.
Boost.
Afterburners maxing engines.
Boost.
Afterburners engaged.
Boost.
Afterburners maxing engines.
Yeah, what we're doing that again. Did I just come out just unfortunately too close to him? That was like a huge fleet of them. Jesus. Jump.
Jumping.
Got some good footage though.
can scan the system if you wish.
Scan the system.
Stand by, scanning now. Compiling data. Cartography update complete.
A 100 light years from Sol. Are they advancing on Sol? I wouldn't be surprised if they are, given what the Federation's done to him. Jump.
Charging frameshift drive.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gurzini. I think I will dock. I ain't taking that risk again. World 359. Are we going to make a stand? Are we going to make a last stand? Well, I will say that has kind of changed my mind a little bit. Scan the system.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
And they just attacked me completely unprovoked. Other than the fact that I did jump in really close to him. Jump.
Jumping.
That's what I'm thinking about, is, yeah, I kind of shock them as much as they kind of shock me. Jump.
Preparing for jump.
Scan the system if you wish.
Scan the system.
Stand by, scanning now. Compiling data. Cartography update complete.
Yeah, at level 5, that was like what? 4 motherships? 4 battleships, whatever you want to call them. All of which weren't particularly happy with me.
Super cruise drive disengaging.
Don't tell me that. Holy crap. Well, right, I've only saw one actual Thargoid, but there was 3 or 4 different things were coming up as red. So I'm pretty sure there was more than one actually. Gemma Johnson, yay! Use it to kill Thargoids by. Oh wow, that is so pretty. Drop.
Exiting now.
So this is a mega ship.
Delacey, Sierra Echo Lima. Please follow standard docking procedures by order of the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau.
Request docking permission. Request docking permission. Okay, I'll do it myself.
Access is now granted. Please head directly to Docking Bay 02.
Well, the docking bay is on top of the ship. Or on the side of the ship.
Power to the shields.
Where the fuck's my docking bay?
Searching for landing platform.
There it is.
Retracting all weapons.
Retract weapons.
Attention, Commander.
Retracting weapons.
Imperial restrictions forbid the use of weapons in this area.
Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Yeah. Definitely hooked up on something. Not the smoothest landing I've ever done. Yeah, I think so.
Docking complete. Please shut down all systems. The services of this Imperial facility are at your disposal, Commander.
Shut up, John, you big poo face. There is part of me that's thinking I should really just like get rid of the weapons completely, because they're going to do me no favours at all in this confrontation, are they? So this is obviously an Aegis ship. I'm just curious as to why Core Dynamics, the federal supplier of ships, is getting an advert there, but we're getting an Imperial logo on there. It's Bifford! Hi, Bifford. So, what now then? Shall I just head off into the system and try and find more shit to get killed by? That's what I'm thinking. I might drop him here actually. No shipyard. Well, I haven't shaved since the day I shaved, so no, not really. Yeah, I'm going to put these in storage. Okay, that's done. Advanced maintenance. Okay, so I'll head back out towards the sun and see what happens, see what I can find there. Why, there you go.
Landing restraints released. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
You have cleared the station perimeter. Please take care on your journey.
Engage Super Cruise.
Preparing for cruise.
Target. Target. Here we go. Drop. That's a red one again. Oh, that was... The ships are all sitting there because they're all destroyed. Target. Target. Deploy cargo scoop.
Deploying cargo scoop.
Because I was unthreatening towards it. That's why I took my weapons out, because I didn't want it to scan me, which is what I think it does. And then find weapons on my ship. If I find weapons on my ship, they're more likely to try and kill me. Target. Eh.
Kate has not been commissioned for duty.
Target.
Locking onto target.
Kind of a weak scanner. Target.
Targeting.
Now that's typical DJ. Lights on. Lights.
Lights.
I thought this at the time when I was doing this, when I went to the wreck site. Is that why, after being hit with a Thargoid weapon, are the ships streaming green smoke? What's actually burning? And how is it managing to burn in space? Something is actually burning in there. It's not just a matter of the ship itself burning because it's been hit. Something's in there burning. What's that? Is random wreckage, or is that... Oh, that's bad pixelization there on that wreckage bit. That's a bad texture there. That's a moody shot of the old Cobra, isn't it? retract cargo scoop.
Retracting cargo scoop.
Boost. Boost. Engage supercruise. But why is its atmosphere green? Green smoke. Engage supercruise. Oh, not this again. Oh no, it's fine. I'm actually not dropping any frames, dude. So it must be Twitch. F5. Another one. Don't have to log in and out, just F5 your screen. F5 your browser window. Is there a black hole in this system? I don't even know. Deploy cargo scoop. Deploy cargo scoop. Deploy cargo scoop. Target. Cargo bay full. Oh well. You know, I'm going to go back to the Indra. Does the Indra have a place to sell shit? Commodities market. I shall go to the distress call at Planet 1 then. It does. Alright, I'll go to the Indra first. Get rid of this cargo. Free up the cargo bay again, and then we'll have a look at the distress call. Oops. Loop of shame! Unexpectedly.
Delacey Sierra Echo Lima. Please comply with station regulations on your approach to this Imperial facility. Permission granted. Please head directly to Docking Bay 04.
I'll transfer power to the shields. I can lower the gear.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Really, Bifford? Really? That's a little smoother.
Docking complete. Please shut down all systems. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to this facility, Commander.
Lilac, you dirty fuck. I can't sell that last thing that's in my cargo bay. Okay. Open system map. Can you do that? Open system map. So distress call.
You have been disengaged from the dock. You may leave when ready.
Raise landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Boost.
Afterburners engaged.
You are all clear to follow your predetermined flight path. Please take care on your journey.
Encrypted correspondence. Jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Yeah, John, it would. That'd be lovely. One of those many little options that would be nice and convenient for the players. That's just beautiful. That just feel like a takeoff. No, it was better than that. Our ship's in scale. no, 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 no. What the hell? Whoa! Whoa! That's not good. That's decidedly not good. That's a huge Imperial fleet. Look at the size of that. As well as, yeah, that. That's the weird thing. That's the habitat ring, but there's actually no sign of life in there at all. But this is the thing, is this because this is... This is because the... Oh, like the textures on the glass, there's like scratches and everything on it. But this is the question, isn't it? Is the lack of people on the ships because there are no people in the game? Or because there are no people on the ship? You said check my contacts list. Okay, I'm locked onto the data beacon. I can't get to it and I can't do anything with it. I've scanned it, but there's nothing on it. So it's material I can trade. Gotcha. So if I go to materials list, data, gotcha. Deploy landing gear.
Landing modules deployed.
There's your scale, Daddy Hoggy. Hey, Gamora. I've landed on it, it's mine now. I'll stick it to my landing gear and head off. Raise landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
Honesty pills? Honesty pills? Really? Deploy cargo scoop.
Deploying the cargo scoop.
The planet isn't landable, no. And it's the HR1185 system. Damn it, screwed it up. That's me getting distracted. That was more luck than judgment. Another occupied escape pod. That's all I'm grabbing. Oh wow, thanks Bifford.
Not telling you. Deal with it. Astra?
Alice and Bob, in quantum experiments, these are the names traditionally given to the people
Raise
transmitting
cargo
and
skip.
receiving information. In quantum
Retract
cryptography,
cargo skip.
an eavesdropper called Eve
Retracting
tries to
cargo scoop.
intercept the information.
So there it is. Where do they go? Do you clip them to your account? Or do they clip onto my account because you're watching on mine? I can't remember. Well, see, I can't remember. I don't know. Is the simple one. Okay, well, that stuff that I've picked up, can I use that for missions, or is that something I can give to somebody in particular that's going to give me a reward, or do I just trade them? Ah, your account. Okie doke.
Drive deactivate. Engaging jump.
Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Closing map.
That stuff can be handed into a new contact in the station. What, on the Indra? Jump.
Jumping.
Okay, I'll give that a go then. Then once I've done that, I'm going to be calling it a night, guys, because that's nearly 10 o'clock already. Very spooky. A lot of these Thargoid attack zones have been quite spooky. That's in my clips. Alright, okay. I seem to be getting quite a lot of adverts these days. That seat should have somebody in it. I want somebody in that seat. Who wants to multi-crew with me then? Seems pretty much all the ships I generally fly nowadays seem to be multi-crew ships. Should we have a multi-crew session one day? I've dropped 51 frames the entire evening, so have a complete opposite stream from last week. Last week I couldn't get anything to stay stable at all. Now I've hardly dropped anything. I think it's just one. It might be two, but I've got a funny feeling it's just one. I've not done multiplayer yet, or multi-crew yet, but I have done wings a couple of times. It's been a busy stream, it's been a very different one. I've quite enjoyed it, I have to say. Lots of stuff has happened, I've seen so many things tonight. And I have to thank Garzini, who told me where all this shit was. If it wasn't for Garzini, I probably wouldn't get half the stuff done in this game that I do actually manage to get done, because he gives me all the little clues and hints and tips as to where to find stuff, and where to go and get stuff, which has been very helpful, so thank you Garzini, you are a star. A god among men. No, I don't want to land, I just want to get on the thing. No, out. See what I mean? It's a font of information. I had a feeling it was just one. So I only see one when I wander around. So you steal from DJ and I steal from you. That sounds fair.
Comply with station regulations on your approach to this Imperial facility. Your docking request has been approved. Please head directly to Docking Bay 03.
What's the feck about, John? Looking in and out again. Okay, that's Docking Bay 5. The red light, where are you? There you are. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
A little messier than I would hoped.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
If you can, yeah.
Docking complete. Commencing offload. We are glad to have you with us at this station, Commander.
So, contacts then. Contacts.
Contacts.
Go away. Search and rescue agent. Ah! So that's where they go. Yeah, I've not been exactly the most agile of people today. Oh, that's a bit of reward, isn't it, for basically no risk. $8,000 free credits just for a little bit of time. Nice. It keeps the money rolling in, keeps the fuel paid for. Alright, well, that's been quite a bit of fun. I've quite enjoyed that. A very unusual stream. Action-packed, but without having combat. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not doing the pew-pew with the Thargoids. From what I've seen tonight, if you approach them unarmed with no hostile intent, they will not attack you. I believe they come in peace. I believe they're not looking for a fight. I believe they will fight if they have to. They will fight if they think they're under threat. But if they're not under threat, I don't think they're going to have any kind of mysterious goings on. Yeah, I think the best thing I did was taking the weapons off the hard points, because I think that was what made the difference when I encountered that little non-human point on the way into this system. If I hadn't had weapons at that point, I don't think they would have attacked me. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't want this game to be thoroughly just pew-pew. That's what people want to do. They just want to have a combat game, then they should go and play something else. I mean, this game actually, although I may not agree with 100% of what Frontier do with this game or whatever else, you all know my feelings on the matter, but I don't think it ever has been a purely pew-pew game. I think there are other aspects of the game that need to be developed a bit more, but I just have this funny feeling sometimes that the publisher and designer kind of goes for what the audience seems to want most. And if having it as mainly a pew-pew kind of game is going to be what sells games, then they'll sell games. I think the Thargoid stuff could be a lot deeper than we could do.
Activating beacon now.
Yeah, I think it could be a lot deeper than what it is at the moment. And it's a shame that it isn't. But that's the way it goes, I suppose. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep recording this, to be honest. Console players, I think that... See, I'm technically a console player now. I've got the console version of the game, but I think it's got just as much in it. I think to start off with, you have to do the blatant trading route. Ow, more than anything else. Or you can do a bit of the combat to try and build up some money to buy whatever it is you want to buy. But there are still the exploration elements, there's still the trade element. I don't know what else there is. I've not played it that much. I don't know how much of a deep experience it is. But from what I've seen of it so far, I mean, the interface is pretty much identical. I do miss my voice attacking my head tracker though. I'll be honest with you. But no, it's good shit. Mining, yeah, there's that. I mean, all the aspects of the game that make it the game that it is are in there in the console version, or at least in the PS4 version. Whatever else it might focus on, I think that the console gamers are traditionally, potentially stereotypically, more of the kind of combat-oriented player, because that's what they're used to playing. But I think one of the more attractive prospects of being a console gamer, from the experience that I've had with the PC version, is that there is the potential to take other aspects of that game. Yeah, I think you've literally just dropped that comment in there as I'm saying what I've just said. At least as far as your delay goes. But yeah, I think it's like I've always said, and like we've always said in the community. This game is what you make it. It always has been, and it always will be. I have to say, that spindle where the rotating sections of the ship are, that doesn't seem to be particularly stable. If that's a moving ship, the torsional stress on that's going to be ridiculous. I mean, there's a lack of friction, which would mean it's not going to be bad, but still, you've got shearing stress from the actual movement. Because Newton's third law would say that that's going to be quite a lot of stress to put on that very, very thin middle section. That looks fragile to me. Yeah, but it's all good. I think it's a good game. If they have aimed the game at that normal console market, I wouldn't think so. I think they've just aimed it at the market. They've introduced concepts like the CQC concepts for that.
Afterburners?
Is it really the case that the upping the level of combat in the game is to make it more attractive to console viewers, or is that just a representation of the game's evolution towards better AI? Oh, it's harsh. Yeah, but to be fair, John, I mean, they've always said that they kind of try and have at least some realistic stuff in it.
Ending playback.
Ship speed, what about it? Has it been increased? I'm actually just quite enjoying sitting looking at this great big screen in front of me with this large, beautiful ship on it. Ah, so they've possibly boosted the ship speeds a little bit. Nice.
Lights.
Unless it was just the gravity well that was doing the acceleration for you. But anyway. One thing I am doing is I'm obviously remaining in recording mode while I'm doing this talk. So I'm recording this image, I'm recording this video, and I'm going to use that as an intertitle thing, like a please wait animation. So it does actually have some recognition of some physics at least. Oh well, it's getting there. Like I've always said, it needs its time to become what it needs to become. So but yes, on that note, I'm going to call it a night for this evening, and I'm going to go ahead and do all the stuff I need to get done this evening in order to get stuff uploaded, because I've still got last night's video to upload, if I do upload it. I didn't go much into it. One thing I did mean to do tonight was go into the change list, but do you know what? I really couldn't be bothered. I really couldn't be bothered with it tonight. As I said at the start of the stream, It's been a difficult week. John knows what I'm talking about because we broke his phone earlier with the conversation. Right, on that note then, I shall call this a night. Actually, just noticed that's actually off the screen. That's a bit weird. Let's fix that. Oh, the FDev thing. Not quite going yet then. Let's talk a little bit about the expo then. Yes, I am going to the expo at the weekend, the Frontier Expo. I have managed to secure tickets and a place and a hotel stay for it. Sadly, for a number of reasons, I won't be touting the game there. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get a stall or at least some sales kind of pitch I could use while I was there, but that's not happening. So I'm not going to be going as a trader. I'm going to be going as a Frontier game fan, which, whatever else might be going on, I am a fan of Frontier's games. I do like Elite Dangerous. I do like Planet Coaster. It's a very relaxing and fun game to play. And I am quite looking forward to Jurassic World as well. One thing I do like about Frontier is their games are all quite good. So, but yes, I'm going as far as I'm aware. Mr. Hoggy's going as well. No, he's not. Mr. Hoggy just said he's not going. So sadly, John's not going to be there. So I was quite looking forward to being able to meet up with him if he was going to be there, but he's not going to be. So that's not going to happen. And I will be meeting up with Drew, however, hopefully, and having a bit of a chin wag as we normally do. And whoever else turns up, I'll have a chat with. I'm a friendly type of guy. I'll talk to anyone new. Garzini's going to be there as well. He's got to find. I've got to work out what he looks like because he's just going to drop. Somebody's just going to run up to him and say, "Selezen, it's me." It's just, who's you? I've no clue what you look like, Garzini. So either send me a photo of you before you go, or wear a badge, or tell me when you bump into me who you are, or I'll just be going, I don't have a fucking clue. Oh no, I'll probably be drunk by then anyway. I'm hoping there's a bar. I'm really hoping there's a bar. So, yes. On that note, I think I'm going to call this a night. That's fine, John. I'll miss you. The Drinklings will not be together again. Yeah, you and possibly quite a lot of other people, Gars. But yes, I'll keep an eye out. Escape Velocity t-shirt. I don't know what. Well, you know what my face looks like anyway. So I would potentially wear an Escape Velocity t-shirt if I was thin enough to wear one, because they don't do them in fat bastard sizes. Damn. I'm a bit annoyed about the size of the screen there. But anyway, I'm going to call that
Accessing.
an evening. Shut up,
Jazz.
boy. So, on that note, I am off. 2/3. It's not quorum. It's not quorum unless we're all there. It'll just be Drew and Dave, not the Drinklings. So yes, let's go. No. So I'm going to head off. That's me finished recording for the evening, and I hope you all have a good week. Hope you all have a better week than I had last week. Take care of yourselves, and for those of you who will be in London this weekend, I will see you there hopefully. If not, I'll see you next Monday on stream. Take care of yourselves, and have a good evening. Enjoy yourselves, and fly safe, because it's a jungle out there.